Lesson: Navigating contractual obligations and severance agreements. Navigating contractual obligations and severance agreements is a critical competency for HR leaders, especially within the context of employment termination. Understanding the intricacies of these legal frameworks ensures compliance with regulations and mitigates risks associated with potential disputes. It is paramount to approach these agreements with a comprehensive strategy that balances organizational interests with employee rights, thereby fostering a fair and legally sound termination process. A fundamental aspect of managing contractual obligations involves an astute comprehension of the contract's terms, which typically include the scope of employment, duration, compensation, confidentiality, and termination clauses. These elements delineate the expectations and responsibilities of both parties involved. For HR professionals, the ability to interpret these terms accurately is crucial in preventing breaches that could lead to costly legal battles. One practical tool to facilitate this understanding is the implementation of a contract review checklist. This checklist ensures all critical components are scrutinized, allowing HR leaders to identify potential areas of concern before they escalate into disputes. Severance agreements, on the other hand, are pivotal during employment termination as they outline the compensation and benefits an employee receives upon departure. These agreements are often leveraged to ensure a smooth separation process and to protect the organization from future litigation. In crafting severance packages, HR professionals must consider not just the financial implications, but also the legal stipulations that govern such agreements. For instance, the Age Discrimination in Employment Act in the United States mandates that employees over 40 be given a 21-day period to consider severance agreements. Compliance with such regulations is essential to avoid age discrimination claims. A strategic framework that HR leaders can employ when navigating contractual obligations and severance agreements is the 4 C's approach: clarity, consistency, compliance, and communication. Clarity involves ensuring that all contract terms and severance agreements are explicitly stated and easily understood by all parties. Consistency requires that the organization applies its policies uniformly across all similar cases to prevent claims of unfair treatment. Compliance is about adhering to all relevant legal standards, such as employment laws and industry regulations. Lastly, communication emphasizes maintaining open lines of dialogue with employees throughout the termination process to foster transparency and trust. Case studies provide valuable insights into the application of these principles. Consider the case of XYZ Corporation, which faced a class action lawsuit due to inconsistencies in its severance agreements. Some employees received packages that included extended health benefits, while others did not, leading to allegations of discriminatory practices. By adopting the 4 C's framework, the company could have ensured uniformity in its severance agreements, thus averting the legal challenge. In terms of actionable steps, HR professionals can enhance their proficiency by engaging in continuous learning and professional development. Attending workshops and seminars focusing on employment law and negotiation skills can be immensely beneficial. Additionally, creating a repository of standardized contract and severance agreement templates can streamline the process and ensure consistency. These templates should be regularly reviewed and updated in line with current legal standards and organizational policies. Statistics further underscore the importance of adeptly managing contractual obligations and severance agreements. According to a survey by the Society for Human Resource Management, 68% of organizations experienced legal disputes related to employment termination in the past 5 years. This statistic highlights the prevalence of such issues and the necessity for HR leaders to be well-versed in legally compliant termination practices. To illustrate the practical implementation of these strategies, consider the scenario where an organization is terminating an employee due to redundancy. The HR leader should first consult the employment contract to verify the redundancy clause and any notice period requirements. Utilizing a contract review checklist ensures that no crucial detail is overlooked. Next, they should prepare a severance package that adheres to legal requirements. such as statutory redundancy pay, and align it with company policy. The 4Cs framework should guide the HR leader in crafting a clear, consistent, and compliant severance agreement. Communicating the decision to the employee with empathy and clarity is critical to maintaining goodwill and minimizing potential backlash. In conclusion, navigating contractual obligations and severance agreements requires a strategic, informed approach that balances legal compliance with organizational objectives. By employing practical tools such as contract review checklists, adopting frameworks like the 4Cs, and engaging in continuous professional development, HR leaders can effectively manage employment terminations. Real-world examples and case studies underscore the importance of these practices, providing tangible insights that HR professionals can apply to enhance their proficiency in this complex area of employment law.